Hey everybody, welcome back to the forge. I'm gonna just do some quick maintenance in my accipiter Bowie here. Been out on a camping trip and I haven't sharpened it for a while, and you can see the blade's getting a little tarnished. And I just want to show you how I bring that back up to tip-top shape. So stay with me. What I'm gonna do is bring this blade back to looking nice and let that hamon shine a little bit better. All the knives I do are 1095 high carbon steel, so they'll tarnish a bit. And this is all I'm gonna have to do. Just take a blue shop towel and you put the smallest amount, the smallest amount of this Mother's Mag and aluminum polish on there. So I'm just gonna barely put that on there. All right, now watch what comes next. Okay, just the smallest amount, and now I'm gonna rub back and forth pretty vigorously, probably shaking the whole camera. I'm just gonna do that for a little bit. Doesn't have to be much. Okay, and now, here's the crazy part. Once I've done that, you can see the steel it's taken off. I'll just fold this and do a totally dry patch. This has nothing on it at all. But that's gonna just buff this and make it nice and shiny. This one you want a little more force. And just like that, you've got a nice, all right, check this out. Look how fast that came back there. See that hamon? Nice and shiny. And you saw the whole thing live. That's all I had to do to bring that back. So now I'm gonna do it to the other side. Literally all it took. You can see that hamon now. Actually, there we go. See it from that angle. See it straight on. And this is nice and presentable again. And you saw the whole thing. It did not take a long time. So that's what I'll do to make the edges look nice. Now for the brass. All right, for the brass here, you can see it's a little tarnished. I'm using the same cloth. I did not have to apply more for the polish. This stuff can last forever if you use it sparingly, and you don't need to use a lot at all. All right. Look at that. Polish that right up. Presentation grade. Okay, we got our edge polished. We got our guard polished. Now, last thing you want to do, spruce up the wood a little bit. I was at Red River Gorge, and of course doing a little bit of a scrambling, climbing type stuff there. And I banged up that handle a bit. And I like Odie's oil. This is the darkening type. I wouldn't recommend that. I would just get the original formula. And Odie's oil, just that much. Just that much. Rub it on. Enjoy the process and enjoy the smell of that, man. Now you're supposed to let that sit on there. And that's exactly what I do. I let it sit on there. And once that's sat for 40 minutes, an hour, even overnight, then you just rub it off vigorously. Look at that. So it's brought back. Nice. And now I'll show you what I do for the edge. All right, everything here is looking good and nice, but the edge, though it's still sharp, it catches a little bit. Not as sharp as it needs to be. So all I'm gonna do is, once again, taking a little bit of this and just a small amount, I'm gonna rub it into a pad of leather just till I can feel it grippy. I don't wanna saturate it or else your knife is just gonna slide right over it. So I can feel it's a little grippy. And now I'm just gonna strop the knife like so. I'm just pulling back. I'm pulling back at the right angle. Really does not matter too much how you do this, as long as you're doing it at the right angle. And if you can feel it's slowing down the pull of your knife, that's good. If it's just sliding right over the top of this, then you're not actually stropping it. You're just sloshing around on slime, which is not what we're looking for. We're looking for that compound to bite and hold and pull off the very edge of that knife. So I'm just going to like this. And really, this is all you need to keep my knife sharp. Unless you really ding it on something like a rock, this is all you should need to do. So now we're going to go back and slice that paper again. And you'll see that with just this little bit of maintenance, the edge is going to be back and ready to go. So just like that, that. All right, now check this out. Okay, so same piece of paper here. Now just see how smooth it's going through now. Yeah, it's nice. There's a there's a little ding there. Hit a rock in the past or something like that, but everything is really, really smooth now. Nice. So that's really all that was necessary. Just a little stropping with the same compound you use to polish the knife. This now has a perfectly razor edge. The brass is shined up, the blade shined up, the handle is nice and preserved, and you're ready to go off to the races with this thing. So a little bit of maintenance for a high carbon steel blade. And again, I really enjoy that whole process. I enjoy the maintenance because it's just a fun way to bond with your knife. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment on the video, and we'll see you next time.